Hi, I'm Jeremiah, the Facility Operations Manager here at PAWS Dog Daycare.
Hi, I'm Richard Witherell, the founder of PAWS Dog Daycare, and today we're going to talk about...
Well, today we're going to talk about creating additional revenue for your facility through referrals. And there's several ways you can do that. Obviously, the most blaring one that you could think of would be offering a top-notch service. You know, people go to dog parks, people walk their dog down the street. People walk their dog through their retirement homes. If you groom that dog and that dog looks impeccable, somebody's going to stop. Somebody's going to stop that Bashan and say, I have a Bashan at home. Where do you get your dog groomed? That's step number one. And those referrals, as far as your service, go a long way. And I'm going to hand it over to you, Richard, and just... Well, how would you say that referrals affect our business here at PAWS, positively or negatively?
A couple of things. One, I would say the basis of referrals is the golden rule. I mean, do unto others, you would have them do unto you. If you treat people nice and you provide them a quality service at a reasonable price and you give them what they're paid for, they're going to be more than happy to tell their friends. And adding on to that, referrals are free advertising. I mean, that's the best thing about it. I mean, we survey our customers every time they come in and they fill out our intake forms. There's a little box that says, how did you find out about us? And over the course of the years, we found out that anywhere from 30 to 45%, depending upon what time of year it is, of our business can come from referrals. Our new client business can come from referrals. And that's advertising we don't have to pay for. We didn't have to put an ad in the paper. We didn't have to run a radio ad. That's just someone who's so happy with what we provided their dog that they felt, you know, the need to tell a friend or an associate about it.
Absolutely. Another way that you can get referrals is having a reciprocal relationship with your local veterinarian. Obviously, you're offering something that they may offer in boarding, but you're not exactly competing because the majority of their business comes from veterinary medicine. Well, if you know those people at your local veterinarian, even veterinarians far away, depending on your demographic, they may let you leave your pamphlets there in their office, your business cards, or they may even say, you know, just because you talk to your veterinarian, you really do. And they may even say, well, your dog tears your couch up during the day, why don't you take them to PAWS? Why don't you take them to XYZ Daycare?
Absolutely. People have an innate trust in the advice that they get from their veterinarian. So, I mean, if you establish a good relationship with the vets in your area, then they're happily going to recommend your service. Now, there is one thing to be cautious of, is you have to remember that in any one area, there may be 8 to 10 vets. So every vet in your area is your favorite vet if asked. If someone comes in and they say, I take my dog to this veterinarian, what do you think? I think he's excellent. Because you don't want to alienate any veterinary office, and in the animal services community, word travels fast. If another business says something negative about you, clients love to come and tell you that such and such business said, you know, X about you. And that runs both ways. So you always have to be professional, you have to be courteous, and you always have to uptalk and talk positively about other businesses in the area. And in turn, they'll do the same for you, going back to the golden rule. I mean, you never throw anybody under the bus. I mean, you're always professional with all the other businesses.
Absolutely, and you touch on the golden rule there because a lot of your referrals can just come from just random people, not even customers. I mean, you might have somebody out in front of your business with a flat tire or that needs their car jumped off, and you have a second, you can go out there and give them a hand. Well, that person knows somebody with a dog. I promise you they do.
Absolutely.
And next time their dog is looking for a service, they're going to say, you know what, that day I had that flat tire, that guy came out and he helped me over there at XYZ Daycare. Why don't you take him there? He looked like a nice guy. He seemed like he cared about animals, or a nice woman. But again, you just touch on the golden rule because you can never make a second first impression.
Absolutely.
When somebody walks in your door, you've got to look representable, and you've just got to be courteous and treat somebody with, you know,
respect. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what it's all going to boil down to, is providing a quality service, being nice to people, and being reasonable to prices. I mean, if you offer daycare, the vast majority of your daycare clients will be females. I mean, from 20 to 40 years old. I mean, single females seem to be a very high proportionate amount of our daycare clients. And they may work in office jobs or at a hospital. And they love to talk about, I mean, their dog is their kid.
They've got pictures on their desk and on their cubicle.
So they love to tell all their workmates, you know, what their dog's doing and where he's at. And that'll actually move into another series of, as far as, you know, social networking for your dog daycare.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, that pretty much wraps it up for this one.
Absolutely. For more information, just visit us at www.pawsdogdaycare.com. The lower left-hand corner, you'll see a link that says, do you want to start your dog daycare? Just click on it, and that'll take you over to the business side where there is a ton of free information as well as paid information.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you and have a nice day.